I will start by removing the headphone jack from the back plate of the Droid X. There's a little rubber tab right here. The entire back casing of this headphone jack is in rubber. We need it a little bit more. So I'm going to take my black tape and cut a little piece. Say about that size. That big. I'm going to roll it up here. And fold it. Now, depending on the thickness of your black tape and how you want to do it, it may vary. I'm going to place it in here and add the headphone jack on top of it. Now, the one problem that I do have with this is if you look really closely, you can see the edge of the inner headphone jack. There should be just one big round hole that goes down, but it's a little bit off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my earbuds, plug it in, just make sure it fits. I mean, it's not sticking out too much on the bottom. I can unplug it and plug it in a few times. Now the problem with the music cuts out and fades, this wiggles around. See how it's moving? Hopefully, with the black tape in there, that's going to eliminate the problem. Obviously, there's going to be a board on top of that. Still a little bit off, but I think it's going to be okay. Give it a few presses. Shouldn't notice the difference. Now, when I put it back together, one thing you need to be mindful, a few things. There's some springs on this, and they need to, I somehow bent them when I took it apart, so they need to be facing up and ready to touch the other side. I know you can't see very well, but check those springs on this. Another thing you should be mindful is here's the antenna cord, and somehow I've gotten that loosed as well. So I'm just going to press that down. I mean, there's two ends of this little antenna piece, and they just connect like so. If you've ever taken apart a laptop, it's like the little Wi-Fi thing. Another thing, this likes to go underneath this assembly. And I'll show you what I mean. You put this on, you usually forget to put this on the other side. So make sure that's that way. Other than that, you should be good. If you mess it up the first time you put too much black tape, you'll be able to tell when you put this on. So, not a big deal. Just take it apart again, recut smaller piece of black tape, roll it up. You'll be fine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the silver T4 screws. These little guys. There's 4 of them. Here, 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 and here. Now that those are attached, I'm going to start by continue placing this black piece on the top. Now I noticed there was some glue on there. I'm not going to re-glue it. If I have a problem, I will. It's my first time taking it apart, so I'm not entirely sure if it needs to be re-glued. And these are there just to hide the screws, so I'm assuming they're not extremely necessary. I usually keep my phone in a case, so if I lose them, I'm not going to be crying because it'll be over spilt milk. This usually gets dirty, and I'm just going to make sure that's clean before I put it back in. Tiny hole, so I should probably just clean it when I'm not having the phone taken apart. And this works a little better if you just slide it in and clip it down. So we've got this. I don't have a memory card, but normally you just slide that in. Pop in your battery. Have your cover. And you should be ready to go.